And hey, guess what time it is?
Just a doggone minute.
That's right. I'm Big Jack with my partner in crime, Brother, the ever elusive coconut brother. And today we got a very special guest, Mr. Matthew Brown.
Hello,
now,
gentlemen.
ask me, who the heck is Matthew Brown? Who the heck are you?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I'm the guy from Wandering Kentucky.
I've been teasing everybody all day long about Wandering Kentucky. Oh, I forgot we got to kill our volumes, guys.
Turn that down. Yeah.
Turn
I got
that
mine
down. Yes.
I'm trying to share this at the same time that we're trying to talk here. Multitasking, which is a problem. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out.
Multitasking. You know, I'm too old to multitask. I
Yeah.
wander into rooms. You know, I've heard that for years. I wander into rooms. I don't even know where I'm at.
Yeah. One thing at a time. One thing.
What's up, Joe Elmore? What's going on this morning, this afternoon, buddy? I'm glad that y'all came for lunch today. It's good seeing you and your lovely bride. You guys, we're going to drag our feet a little bit to get some folks coming in.
I need to get. I thought we had a position where I didn't look so big.
You got a head like a house cat,
That's the
buddy.
truth, man. I'm bigger than a bear here. Yeah, it looks like I'm about 8 months pregnant.
Are you?
Yeah,
What you gonna name it?
Little brother.
Little brother.
Little brother.
If that's not confusing.
Yeah.
Y'all keep coming up, man. Share it for us, okay?
Yeah.
We got to get our numbers back up because me and brother got to get a Cadillac.
Right.
We're gonna sell the rights to Hollywood, man,
Yeah.
to this show and get us a daggone Cadillac. We'll take all y'all for a ride. It ain't no
We
problem.
sure will.
Yeah, we'll let people keep coming up.
We have a car show out here. Just ride everybody around. Who was you said was going to let them? He would take somebody riding around for $1 a day. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Greg Reese.
Yeah.
He's gonna ride everybody in his slingshot for $1.
Yeah.
Greg don't know that, but
Yeah.
anyway,
He's about to find out.
we might be able to make about $8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A quick $8 bill.
Hey, that'll buy lunch.
That will buy lunch.
Yeah.
At the dog pen.
Yeah, what's up, Eddie? How you doing today, buddy? Hope you had a great day, man. And we are just tickled to be backers. Yeah, we are back, Alan. You can't see this, see? They're talking to me.
Yeah.
You're just mad because you're a scrub tonight.
I'm in the background. That's all right.
There you are.
I'm here to. I'm
hit
watching
that.
it.
I know, but you need to see that.
Oh, how
They're
do I
going to
read
ask
it?
you stuff.
They're going to ask me stuff.
Y'all
yeah.
ask Matthew something, okay?
Yeah.
We got who have we got? We have Matthew Brown from Wandering Kentucky. He goes all over the state of Kentucky. That's why it's called Wandering Kentucky.
Right.
And he sees all kinds of really cool places.
Yeah.
He's been to the world's largest belly lint collection.
Right.
That's a museum over in Hooterville, over Hooter.
About 12 miles from Crail Hope, I believe that.
Crail Hope, yeah. I made that up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I didn't make it up. That's about
No.
12 miles
No,
from
that's
Crail
in the
Hope.
western part of the state.
Crail Hope, have you been there?
No, I haven't been over there yet.
They got a Walmart over
Guess what's in Crail Hope? Ask me.
What's in? What is it? Crail Hope?
Crail Hope.
Yeah, Crail
Yeah,
Hope.
Crail Hope, Kentucky.
Yeah.
C&J Cafe is
there.
there
Yeah. Over in that area.
with their lovely buffet
That's right.
Monday through Saturday.
Oh, it's
So make sure and go to C&J Cafe in Crail Hope, Kentucky, and see Miss Sheena.
she'll
See,
take
I am
care
a
of
nucleus of knowledge.
Yeah.
You've
I
never
like
been to
that.
Crail
Yeah,
Hope.
she'll take care
Yeah.
of
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
they
Tom
treat you
Jaggers
good.
with us. What's up, Big Tom?
Tell them brother's paying.
you.
Brother has a tab there.
Yeah, just put
I,
it on him.
I bet Sheena would.
I
Yeah,
guarantee you she
Because
will.
I've helped her out a few times, like when we have at Toys for Tots kids, for Santa Claus. Matter of fact, I know a guy really well that had to represent Santa Claus in July of this year. And he said it was rather hot in that outfit, but he prevailed.
But brother was Sandy, man.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
helping Santa out.
Helping Sandy out.
Well, he's
You
gotta
can't
have
be
it.
everywhere all the time,
Right. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and get rolling. I know there's going to be more people coming up. We're going to start trying to do our show in the evening because in the mornings, I'll just be honest with you, I'm fat, old, and tired, man. And coming in real early is killing me
Right.
because I leave the house about 5:30 every day and go to Bowling Green, do what I got to do, and get back, get the restaurant open, and just don't have time like I used to
Yeah,
when I was a young man 2 years ago.
that's all right.
And I'll be honest with you, somebody don't want to do it in the morning. I don't know who that would be, but somebody.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, hey, tell us about what you do, man.
Yeah.
So, as you said, I travel all over the state and just see what's out there. Try to find small towns, back roads, whatever.
Mom and pops.
Yeah, mom and pop stuff. I'm not, I got nothing against the big cities, but it's
Right.
not usually where I go.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to talk about the stuff. There's plenty of people talking about all the usual things that you
Yeah.
hear about. I'm trying to find the unusual stuff
Right. Right.
that you may not hear about in the parts of the state that don't get publicized as much,
Exactly.
and also show people that there's a lot of interesting folks out there.
There are.
There's a lot of
There has
smart folks out there,
has some
believe it
really
or
good
not.
stories.
We may even show that there's some smart people around here tonight. Hopefully, somebody.
maybe
Or we'll
somebody.
talk about a couple of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
We know some.
We know some.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all started. I was a chef, and I just decided to get out of that business. And I had some time. I was like, I'm going to travel
Yeah.
Right.
and catch up with friends and,
Right.
and see the state, see all the things I had seen signs for on the interstate.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it was, I'm going to go up 31W. I'm going to head out 68. I'm going to go, and just see what I find.
Yeah.
And that's where it started. And it's just snowballed
one
over
thing
the
that's
last
been
few
amazing
years.
to me all my life is, you got people who jump in a car and they'll drive 500 miles to see a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
When their next door neighbor's got a farm out here, he got a waterfall right there within 5 miles of it. That's almost as pretty and
Right in
been
your
a
backyard.
lot untouched by humans. Like
Yeah.
that thing. So the beauty is there.
Oh, there's so much,
Yeah.
and the folks. I mean, that's one of the biggest things too. Is
Right.
that people don't realize how much culture there is.
Yeah.
And,
You know,
as
we're-
far as
we're more
music and
alike.
stories, and
Yeah. We're more alike than what people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to talk to them.
Right.
Hey, let me take a quick second and say hello, Miss Teresa in Oklahoma.
That's my favorite
Oklahoma.
sister.
Yeah,
from
Bill
Poco.
Cowan. What's
Poco,
up, Wild Bill
Oklahoma.
from over the hill? Got Corey Austin rolling with us tonight. Glad you guys tuned in.
Yeah.
What's one of the weirdest places you ever went in Kentucky?
In Kentucky, I mean,
In Kentucky,
right
besides
up the,
here,
right up the road at Stonehenge. That's a
Stonehenge.
unique place.
Yeah.
in
I mean,
Mumfordville.
In Mumfordville, that's.
I bet people don't even know. Do you all know that there is a Stonehenge in Mumfordville?
England has it on a bigger version.
Yeah,
Mumford has Kentucky.
so we
Kentucky
got
Stonehenge.
mini hinge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of everywhere I go, people when I bring that up, they ask me about it. So
Yeah.
that's an unusual spot. Now we're coming up on festival season, and of course, one of my favorites is over in Beattyville, the Woolly Worm Festival. You know about that?
No,
They have a
no.
Woolly
No.
Worm Festival
right?
in Beattyville.
Is
Shout
that
out to my Beattyville people out
Go,
there.
Beattyville.
And so over the course of the weekend, it's coming up in a couple weeks. Over
Yeah,
the course of the weekend,
Yeah.
they'll have woolly worm races.
Right. Woolly worm.
You can bring your own woolly worm, or you can rent one.
My big hand in can't ride no dang woolly worm.
Well, they
it's
got.
called smushy worm if I get on one. Dang. Don't y'all go nowhere with that one, okay?
Right.
Hey, we got Billy Poteet. What up,
Yeah.
Billy? Come see me,
Well,
buddy.
that's pretty unique. Wonder how they came up with it.
They've been doing it since the '70s,
Is that right?
and but whoever the grand champion is the woolly worm that tells what winter is going to be like.
Yeah.
Because the segments of the woolly worm, the lighter it is, the easier the week's
Right,
going to be. The
right.
darker it is, the worse it's going to be.
Yeah.
And so they'll determine what our winter is.
What it takes with
winter
winter
by the
being
winter.
over.
Yeah.
But winter's got to be over before you know who won.
Right.
Well, because it takes them that long to race. Oh,
no,
yeah, to
because
know if
they
it's
don't
right.
know. They
Yeah.
don't know if
Well,
that
no.
little worm was lying or not,
The worm never lies.
Right.
Mother Nature's finicky. Sometimes she changes her mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Mother Nature was angry today.
Yeah. Yes.
But,
you
man,
are.
we needed that rain
We
so
did,
bad.
we did. And,
so
and
bad.
it was a good rain.
Yeah.
Any rain's good, but it was a good soaking rain.
Yeah.
Hey, our Childers Road is in the house.
Oh, they're in the house. Stewart
Stewart.
is in the house watching this one.
Yeah. Got Billy.
Tonight.
Billy Poteet and Steve Creekmore.
Got,
John Freeman. What's up, Big John?
yeah.
Yeah, Dolomite.
Well,
What's up,
all of
Dolomite?
What did he say? John said, "The brother, don't forget Bible studies tomorrow night, and ask Jack to come visit us at Mount Olive, especially this Sunday, and we will feed him."
Do I look like I eat hardly anything? A bird can't hardly eat as much as I can.
What was it? How many fish was it that the Lord fed the multitude with?
The loaves and fishes, what
Yeah,
is it, 7?
Yeah. I don't know.
6? 3?
Jack,
I know the story, but I
seen
can't remember.
Jack eat at some of these buffets. I ain't too far behind him, man. But I don't know whether the good Lord have a chance on feeding us both or not.
Let's not talk about that coconut shrimp that somebody ate at the Chinese place, and that man came out and said, "You go now, run
You
us
don't
out
come
of there."
back no more.
Yeah.
You don't come back no more.
That's a true story.
Who's got coconut shrimp around here?
Of a
That's what I
China
want
place
to
in
know.
E-Town. It's
E-Town.
really good.
Killer,
Oh.
man. Killer.
Yeah, it's really
Killer.
good.
That my old buddy Doyle Anderson, my old classmate.
Yeah, well, we
Dolomite,
appreciate the
yeah.
kind words, buddy. We're glad to be back.
Look at that Roger Chapman.
Yeah, what's up, Roger? Now, we're talking again this evening with Matthew Brown,
Right.
and he is
Get on his site, Wandering Kentucky.
wandering,
Yeah.
not wandering, wandering.
Yeah.
You might be wondering what we're doing. But
Yeah.
I'm wandering.
This
yeah.
man is world
With the name.
famous, and we were able to con his hind into coming in
Yeah.
tonight,
Yeah.
so we are pretty excited about that one.
He actually had a flat tire on I-75.
Tell him the truth.
And Albie went down there to
Get it
flat.
fixed.
and Jack just happened to come by, and Matthew was standing out by the car there, wiping sweat. And then it started raining and everything, so Matthew was quick to jump into anything that stopped, like everything. So
Rogers,
Jack stopped by with the van.
California.
He jumped in and voila, we got it tonight.
Look at you.
Send help, please. They already locked me in here.
Oh, Lordy. So the Willie Worm Festival. Well, have you ever been to the Mothman Festival?
I have not done the Mothman.
You heard about
Festival.
that,
I've heard about that. Now, is there one in Kentucky, or are they all in West Virginia?
They're all in West Virginia.
I didn't know if there was one. I know they're doing some. There's more of that. The Kentucky cryptids and the Kentucky After Dark, I think, is what they're calling it. There's a passport you can get and go to all these paranormal kind
Yeah.
of places.
Yeah, I ain't really lost nothing there, so
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go looking for nothing.
When brother gets dark, he goes,
I told that young lady the other
Like
day
Don
she was
Knotts.
talking about. I told her, I said, the movie that did me in, you know what it is? When I was young, was The Children of the Corn. I watched that and I said, no more freaky, scary horror movies.
No
for
more
me.
of that?
Now, later on, as I got older, I watched it and I thought, well, that wasn't too bad. It really wouldn't compared to what they do now,
well, mine was Wizard of Oz, them blasted monkeys.
Oh, it was.
Oh, when them monkeys come, it's over there.
That whole movie's a little freaky.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a little.
You got the scarecrow and they tore his leg off, threw it over
throw it
there.
over there.
His arm, he threw
You
it
know,
over
over
there.
there.
he was messed up, wasn't
Well, tell us what you went to see in Cave City already. I know you're still working on things. And
Yeah, I'm still bouncing around.
You know,
I've
the
been-
Floyd Collins is a big thing here with the cave.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
You
and
know?
that's one of the things I'm working on is learning more about, the Floyd Collins story. That's a big
Really
coming up on the 100th anniversary of
Oh, is
that.
that right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool,
next
man.
year.
Next year.
Yeah.
So, and if people don't know about Floyd Collins, he was the one that. The very short answer is he was the
Dude that died in the cave.
the one fatality of the cave wars, as they say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, Sherry.
26-pound rock.
26-pound
Fell
rock.
up on
And if they had known to be able to move him just a little bit in a different direction,
Yeah.
that rock would have moved and he could have come out there. But
Yeah,
that's not what happened. They dug next to him
they got next
to
to
come
him.
in and he passed before.
Well, and I've heard that there was another passage they could have gotten up above him. They found other stuff later, but
Right.
you
Yeah.
know,
But
heat
they
of
did the
moment,
best they
and-
could.
Right.
Yeah, and they didn't have the technology.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
have you been to where he's buried at?
out at the Baptist.
At the church out there?
I have. I haven't been out there this trip. I was out there
Right.
about a year ago, so
Right,
I'm gonna head
right.
back out there.
He's still there.
Well, that's good because
Yeah, he's right
he went
there.
missing a time or two.
Yes, he did. Floyd went on a world
And
tour.
Parts of him were missing.
Parts of him went on
Yeah,
a world
yeah,
tour.
Yeah.
If you guys have never heard of Floyd Collins, take the time to look at the book and read it because there's a whole lot of
Right.
moving parts around him
Yeah.
as to what happened to him after he got, well, before he got stuck in the cave. He had a lot of amazing accomplishments here
Right.
and mapping cave systems and whatever. I'm not a big scholar on it, but I like to make stuff up as I go. But anyway, no, I'm telling the truth about
Hey,
this.
Andy,
Yeah,
what's
no,
going
I
on,
always
bro?
tell them when I'm lying.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
you
no,
know.
it's
But it's interesting to know about him and see. And they even took him after he died.
Right. Right.
So they stole him and took him on a carnival
Yeah. Yeah.
and showed him.
I know, and
Then
that's
they had him in one of the
interesting.
caves under a glass coffin.
Yeah, and then they locked him under there.
Yeah.
See, now this is where the story gets so convoluted because if he went all the places they said, there had been 3 of them.
Right,
you know?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Because I've heard so many stories. So I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that he was in the
It's
cave.
kind of like the original Where's Waldo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. That's so bad. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
Will.
it's all right.
What's up, Ashley? Huh?
Oh,
But yeah,
Ashley-
that whole-
Ashley's a good one.
That whole thing of him trying to find a better entrance to his
Yeah.
cave,
Right, right.
which was Crystal Cave,
Crystal Cave.
not to be confused with.
Sand Cave.
Sand
Yeah,
Cave,
and then
right.
he was in Sand Cave
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
find an entrance
Right.
to
Right,
Crystal
But
Cave.
you know, that
Right?
was
Is
one of the
right?
largest media events of the day and time.
right, right, right.
You
Yeah.
know, of things going on. And tell me a little bit of knowledge, like who took the information to the Associated Press?
Mr. Charles Lindbergh.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
See, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
The
Not know
Charles
that.
Lindbergh
The
flew.
Charles.
He
Yeah.
flew information out. But
That's
from what
what
I
I- that's what
understand,
I
it was
read.
this whole area was just packed with people.
Yeah.
Thousands
You
of people.
know, the
that
thing that gets
came
me,
in.
you know, really, there's just more people now than there were then. But it was I couldn't comprehend the circus type atmosphere they said that they had there. You know, they were betting on when they would get him out, when would they get to him, would he be dead, would he be alive? You know, and I was like, man, you know, that's pretty
Yeah.
morbid. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, like, but I could expect that today, the way things are. You know, like but back 1920s.
Yeah.
You know, you thought it was that's
That's why I don't go caving.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
You're not making me go caving.
No, that's why we're doing it up here and not below
That's what I'm
ground.
saying. We can act
Yeah.
like we're in a cave. I'll
Yeah.
turn off the dang lights, okay?
That's my boy Cliff Pruitt. Oh, Cliff. Cliff watching it tonight.
What's up, Miss Shannon? What are you doing, girl? The Russell, the
Yeah.
Russmeister.
You got Ronald,
Wow.
Ronald Carter from Marybone, Kentucky. You ever been to Marybone? It's
Where-
in Cumberland County.
Yes, I have
Lake
driven
Cumberland. Or
through.
Dale Holler. Dale Holler.
I've driven through there.
Right,
I've not stopped and done any.
right.
Is there a whole lot to
Yeah,
explore
there's a
there?
little bit. There's a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to follow him around as a picker.
There we go. Yeah, let's go. We'll do a little road trip and
Yeah, go pick it.
Yeah, man. I am so thankful for the rain today, guys. I'm gonna tell you,
Right.
we really needed it. I went fishing down at the lake or the river here just about 3 days ago. It was so dry. I caught a catfish had a tick on its back.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was like, man, you're
pretty bad.
That's dry, bro.
Was it one of them deer ticks or one of them big dogs?
No, he wanted them big old ticks,
Oh, Lord.
and he looked tired too.
Yeah, yeah.
Phew, he's like he had a sunburn.
He's ready for a little.
Yeah, he
Little
was.
water,
He
too,
was.
Is that what I have for dinner?
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
that was
It was-
the possum.
It
That
was
was.
tickless, wasn't
It was ticklish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. What did you get to eat at Bucky's Barbecue?
Oh, yeah.
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 What'd you have?
I had a little bit of everything over there. 'Cause
Sample
you
plate.
Yeah.
You gotta try everything. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I really liked were the wings.
The wings,
wings,
yeah.
yeah. And
we got one in my air fryer. I tried that the other day.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
But they ain't Bucky B's.
No,
yeah, Bucky
no.
B's. They were tasty and they had just
Yeah.
enough heat on them.
Yeah,
I like those a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, you like-
Wings were
Yeah, you gotta have a little heat that burns a little bit, but not enough. You don't go in for another bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneak up
yeah,
on it,
yeah,
man.
sneak up on it.
And you went downtown?
I went
You
downtown.
got a lot of renovations going on downtown.
yeah, there's a lot going on down there. Hung out at Ace Coffee.
Yeah.
I had coffee one morning, then came back in the afternoon and hung out and got to learn from Miss Letitia down there.
Right.
Of course, she's got connections to Floyd Collins.
Yes.
And so she was sharing some stuff with me, and
Right?
hopefully I'll be able to share more of that later on. But we're still
Yeah, we
doing
got to
some
keep it
work on
hush
that.
hush right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, nobody. This is under wraps for 99
Right,
years
see,
of
we're-
making.
Right.
You
right.
guys know the Dog Pound always previews cool
This
stuff.
is the preview.
We
Right.
do like album openings, and hit songs that hit.
Yeah.
You know,
Stock car, NASCAR,
yeah,
outlaws.
yeah. We do all this stuff.
Yeah. yeah.
My brain, we went to see him down in Henderson,
Brandon Davis.
Brandon Davis, and now Brandon Davis is now singing with Tim McGraw.
Yeah, yeah.
He's on tour with him, and y'all saw him
He's good.
bust
He's
stuff right here with us.
And he's a good family man.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
And actually, I saw where his oldest son got baptized
yes,
just
yes.
recently.
I saw
you
that
know.
too.
That's always a good day.
Yeah, Stick
Always
Tight
good.
Aiken,
Yeah.
Artist of the Year down there in Nashville.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff with him.
Yeah.
Good Christian young man. wonderful time with him. Hey, Rusty, what's up, buddy?
Rust-Oleum.
Rust-Oleum's on
Yes,
here.
sir. I got one of my favorite cousins, Jeanette Radford, over in Cumberland County.
In Cumberland County. We were just talking about Cumberland County.
Yeah, Cumberland County. That's where the good Lord stood.
Yeah.
Created the rest of this mess right there on top of the Alpine Hill. It's in the book somewhere now if you read it.
I think you might have made that part up. Hey, guys, can y'all hear us okay? This is the first time getting the old equipment back out up and running. Are you guys hearing us okay? Everything sound all right?
Yeah,
Except for me. You know.
yeah. You sound like
I
you
can't
always
help
do.
that. I can't
You
help
sound
how
good
that
to
works.
me.
So, I like the
That's
way
Miss
you
Sally
talk,
Parker
man.
there, Crystal Onyx Cave.
Yes.
Just
Up on the
long.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Miss Cindy, that's Keith's sister.
Yeah.
But okay, so where are you going next?
Well, next up, I got to think about this. I'm going to do a little bit more around here. I want to go out
Right.
to back out to Sand Cave
Right?
and explore there, and go back out to where Mr. Collins is actually buried.
Are you going to go in the cave?
I don't think I'm going to go in there. They frown upon that these
Yeah,
days.
Me and him will lower you down. I got rope back here.
Well, there you go. We'll
We can do it.
yeah. Don't come looking for us later. We might be. You go at night because it's dark, anyways.
Right.
When they got better boring equipment now, if you get stuck in there, we
Yeah.
can bore you right out of there.
Yeah, maybe they'll write a song about me next.
Right.
That'd be good.
Got my neighbor, Mr. Henry Vincent, off of our Children's Road
Been married 65 years.
to his lovely lady,
Miss Sherry.
Miss Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how we
Tweety
know
Bird.
our folks
Tweety
intimately.
Bird.
I
Everybody,
think
yeah.
it's
We ain't
Tweety
talking
Bird.
every 2 years. We know
Yeah, he
them.
calls it Tweety Bird. Yeah,
Tweety Bird.
good neighbors. You couldn't have no better neighbors.
We got Willie. What up, Willie? We're talking with William Matthew Brown. I knew I'd messed it up when that was
My
over.
grandfather
knew
was
it.
Willie.
Really?
Willie, yeah.
Really?
Well, great grandfather.
Yeah.
Let's find out a little bit more about him.
I don't know. I didn't know him.
Y'all heard
I
it
lived up
here.
in the Northeast, and I don't know. Mom and Dad are watching. They'll say you should know more. No, I didn't know. That was before
That's
my
where
time.
you was born. That don't matter.
Yeah, that was way back in the way back, and they're not doing podcasts about
No.
Yeah.
no.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
New Jersey.
so who is this? This is Matthew Brown from Wandering Kentucky.
Wandering.
You got-
He,
you gotta
he
look up
seeks
his
out
site.
all these weird places and good places
If
and
you,
cool
if
places.
you, a lot of them are those one-day trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
condense your vacation into you're off.
You can get it anywhere in one day where he goes.
Yeah.
But go and like his page, man, and
Right.
follow him. Wandering Kentucky.
Yeah. WANDER.
There you go.
Yes, make sure and do it right now while you're on here so you don't forget it. And follow all his stuff because he's got some really cool things coming up real soon. He's
Right.
doing some fact finding right now.
Right.
So this is kind of covert right now, okay?
Still, well, yeah, and I'm about to do a lot of posts about Cave City, about some of the
Yes.
other places and
Yes.
some of the caves I've been to, and then I'm hoping to hit the western part of the state a little bit later. There's some bourbon distilleries that I may be going to visit, which
Yeah.
I don't do a lot on bourbon, honestly.
Mhm.
I enjoy bourbon, but
Yeah.
there's enough people writing about it. But there's some new ones, so
Right.
I want to talk.
Right.
There's
right.
a
That's-
new one over in Cumberland County.
And that's the kind of stuff I really want to shine the
The
light
mom
on.
and pop
the
bourbon.
small places,
Yeah.
the places you may not go to. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not going to name names, but there's some big ones out
Right.
there. They don't need me to talk about them.
Right.
You know, speaking of a big name,
Yeah.
we got a big name right here with us on air.
Yeah.
Mr. Steve Burnoff is with us tonight. One of the crewmen from the Dirty Bird.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Steve. What up, baby? Matthew's like,
Yeah, you got to help me out here. I feel like, is this something
Street
I need to
Outlaws. You ever
know?
watch
It's
Street Outlaws?
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I got to confess, I don't watch a lot of TV.
Why? I go, yeah, I watch you all the time.
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's my
See,
favorite
here's the other
television
side.
program
Yeah.
on insert name of
You
channel.
gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, tell us about. I love barbecue.
Yeah.
Where's the coolest barbecue? You went to like a funky kind of place.
Oh man, there's some good barbecue. Head over to Tompkinsville. There's a couple places in Monroe County. Yeah,
Yep.
that sliced shoulder. And you know what? I hear people all the time. They say, "Well, I don't like shoulder." but you haven't been to Tompkinsville.
That's right.
No, because
You're
they think
exactly
it's
right.
a shoulder ham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
And you
people,
cook it and it's weird.
and you go other places and they try to do it and they don't know what they're doing. You got to go
Yeah.
to the places that
Yeah.
you know.
About a block
Yes.
off the square and a little block.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
there's a dog on the front porch, and if
Yeah.
there's a dog on the front porch, it's good barbecue.
good.
That's right.
You
that's
know
right.
it's good.
Because he waiting for him to throw something out.
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
right.
and then you can go hang out there. See what I think is interesting in Tompkinsville is they have a big marble culture,
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
and that's
You
fascinating.
talking about
to me.
marbles?
Yeah, like
yeah.
they make
Roly-holy.
marbles and have big marble tournaments. I actually talked to a lady whose I think her grandfather owns the barn. They always had the big.
Yeah, I think
Saturday.
they've actually got a park there somewhere or other, out in the rural part. It's an actual marble park where they play at.
Oh,
Marble
okay.
park.
Yeah.
What's
I
up,
know there's a
Alan
bar.
Bird?
Yeah.
Alan Bird said, "Boy, howdy."
Yeah.
What's
What's
up,
that,
Slim?
Birdman? Oh, that's Mr. Emery Riley.
I bet he's got a peewee.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, that's a marble. Y'all know that
Yeah,
peewee marble.
I didn't know what we were talking about. I was feeling bad for the guy.
It's a family channel.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah. I found first time I saw them doing marbles over there. I was at they were doing flint knapping over at Old Mulkey Meeting House, and making arrowheads and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And there was somebody out there making marbles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't know where I put that marble. It probably rolled off my Jeep somewhere.
You had one?
I had one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know,
You can't be
right?
trusted.
Well, I think I gave it to somebody, a child in need.
Well, then that was worth it.
yeah,
okay.
it was worth it,
Brother,
Yeah.
did you see that rude comment from some guy?
Yeah, I saw it. He
That's
said
so
it,
rude.
you know,
That's
the
so
truth-
rude.
The
That's so
truth is the
wrong.
truth, though. I mean,
I know, but don't say that. Don't say that. Okay,
I'm not repeating that out loud.
I'll tell you.
Mhm.
Y'all don't see it. It says, "Brother Jack makes you look good."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Emery.
Yeah, buddy.
Check's in the mail.
Check is in the mail.
Yo.
Yeah.
Now they had Civil War days in Mumfordville.
Mumfordville, yeah.
2 weeks ago, and they had a big crowd, had a big time up there. Everything went smooth. Always glad to see a community come together. Then last week they had the Horse Cave Festival.
Yeah.
They had a lot of music, had a lot of good things going.
Right.
Everything went good there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So next week we're gonna do
Case hit it.
a big festival here at the Dog Pound.
Case hit.
Well,
right here. It's
hot
gonna
dog days.
No, it's gonna be something a little bit different from Hot Dog Days.
All right.
You know those rings that you put on a pickle jar?
Yeah.
We're gonna have pickle jar days
Pickle jar.
right here at the
Right.
Dog Pound.
Pick a
next
dollar.
year.
You gonna have ring toss?
We're gonna have a ring. We're gonna have a ring
That's
toss.
good. We got a ring toss.
I thought it was gonna be have we heard anything from the Hot Wheels folks?
No, but we are
Yeah.
having Hot Wheel drag race. I was kidding about the pickle ring thing. Forget all that. I lied about that. We are gonna have Hot Wheels races out here, man. Bring your own Hot Wheel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With a 30-foot track, with a starting gate, a finish line, with lights, the whole everything.
Right.
Now they
That's-
don't have to build their own Hot Wheel. They
No,
can buy
bring it.
one.
Oh,
You
they
buy
can buy
one
that,
here.
baby.
Oh,
Buy
they can
one
buy
here.
one.
Brother's gonna be selling
mean,
Hot
I
Wheels
got
that
some-
day.
some-
Yeah.
I know a guy that knows
I have
that
them
guy.
new on in the showroom floor
Yeah.
on the car, or some at the axles might be slightly bent. You know.
And he may even lease them.
I might lease them out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's gonna
like
be
the
good
Woolly
because
Worm
it's
races.
for charity.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
put a dollar in the race, and
Right.
the dollar goes into the race team,
Right.
and then if you win, you get some of the money.
Right. Right.
And we're always a winner because it goes to charity.
I
Yeah.
think,
So
I
that's
think
how
we
we
ought to
get-
run them
I'll get back to y'all and let y'all know exactly
Yeah.
when it's going
Yeah,
to be.
that's gonna be cool.
I love that.
Oh, it's going to be
Back to
fun.
Let me
Mumfordville.
know. I'd like to come see that. Yeah, I
to
went
the-
up. So I didn't get to hang out in Mumfordville. I was driving through. I mean, I was up there a couple weeks ago, but
Right,
for the
right.
Civil War. But
Yeah.
I didn't get to take a ride in the Model T.
Oh, we did too, man.
Yeah.
It was
that
awesome.
was
Hey,
fun.
boy,
That was
else you gonna be able to do
good
that?
time.
$10.
Brother
$10.
didn't. Brother didn't sleep.
No.
He was so
I was
excited.
so excited, me and Miss Cindy, we went, man, and we're finishing up, you know, we're coming around here to the back, you know, like that. And I asked her, of course, I knew she wasn't that old, you know, like
Right,
that.
right.
But I said, honey, have you ever been kissed in a Model T? And she said, no, I ain't. I said, "No, I
She
ain't."
said, "You ain't about to start right now."
no, she laid one on me then right there, you know, like, but it was fun, you know, and actually see some of he drove us right up inside one of the forts. Of course, now the fort, this one was made of dirt.
Mm-hmm.
It had openings in it where they had the cannons, and he said next year they had some kind of technology where they could show you on the screen on your phone or whatever where the actual cannons set.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just got to go around the block. They took me around downtown a little
You got
bit.
the cheap
'cause
ride.
I got the cheap ride. Well, it was free,
But you're not
so-
brother.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
I mean, you don't understand the
I got-
royalty that
Yeah,
we're
right,
in
right.
right now.
I know. I feel like
Right.
he should be.
Hey,
wearing
Russell
purple, not
Carson.
me.
How you doing, Russell? Where are you from, Russell?
He is from Edmonton.
He's from Edmonton. Okay.
Edmonton, the lighthouse,
I
right?
forget where people are.
Yeah.
That's Soper Wells.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
But
amazing.
I
Yes.
think he lives in Bonneville now, Russell.
Bonneville.
Let us know that for sure.
There's
Look
Miss-
at
there's
that's
Miss
Mr.
Susan.
Sean Wick. Mr. Sean.
Sean
Washington.
Wick.
Sean Washington.
What's up, Shawnee?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running with 3 feeds right now. So
Oh yeah. Have you ever eat chocolate gravy?
Chocolate gravy. I've had chocolate gravy, but I only not like at a restaurant. I've
Right.
had it just people's
Right.
houses or something.
If you're ever in Center, Kentucky,
Center, okay.
go to Cindy's
Grill.
Cindy's Grill.
She got some killer chocolates.
Ask for the
In the
brother
front.
special.
This
They put it on
this
was
is
it on
the fun-
country fried steak.
This is the funny thing. We went in there. I think the first time me and my posse went in there, me and my guys went in there. We went back there and they ordered, and everything. So the young girl, probably 14, 15, that one of the ball team players. And I told her, I said, I need to order a chocolate biscuit and gravy and a big glass of milk and a stopper. But she looked at me, like, oh man, you lost your man. What are you trying to say? And I said, girl, you don't know what a stopper is? She said, I'm afraid I don't. So I said, well, I can tell by looking at these folks' plates, there's a lot more gravy on that plate than there is biscuits. So I need one more biscuit.
You need one
to
to
sop up
sop
what
it
left
up.
I got. So anyway, when I go in there now, she knows the stopper comes with
You
it.
got to get a stopper.
And Matthew, what
Love
you're
that.
hearing right now is the flavor of this area.
Yeah,
And this is the flavor of Kentucky.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And
I love.
If
Yeah.
you go to the small towns, you find some of the best people.
Right, right.
And the history is so rich
Yeah.
of each community. I mean, every community has a story,
Right.
and in today's times, everything is so fast, we're losing that.
Yes, we are.
And I mean, and I appreciate what you're doing with
Oh yeah, I do too.
bringing
I
it
do
to
too. It's cool.
the public and being on these back roads and byways,
Yeah.
Well, I want people to come out and see these places.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
anymore you get off the interstate at just right there, and you're going to see the same thing you could see anywhere else, not just in the state, but in
Yeah.
the world. You're
Right.
going to see the same
Right.
handful of restaurants and a handful of
Exactly.
Mhm.
places to stay. And you
Right.
know what? Sometimes you got to do that. I'm not going to say I don't, sometimes you got to get somewhere. and you're
Sometimes you
trying
got to turn right off the road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes
And go.
just
Yeah.
forget about getting on 65, take 31, come up.
Right.
That's how I drove up today. It took me 10 extra minutes maybe.
I always wanted to go
Minutes.
31 to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And you think about
Yeah.
in the 60s, 50s.
Oh yeah, that was
They
the
drove
that
to
was it.
Florida on
That was
31.
the drive,
Now
Yeah.
we're on such a hurry when we hit the interstate.
Right.
Gotta- yeah.
I don't know if my nerves could take it, but I'd like to do it to see it.
Right.
I've never done Route 66, but I'd like to do that too.
Yeah.
Well, you know and apologies, I can't remember, what's his name? Patrick that was driving the Model
Patrick
T?
Goodman, a
Yeah,
super
yeah.
guy. Super guy.
But he said that they're working on doing a Model T trip.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Across
Yeah.
the United States.
Across the United
Yeah.
States.
And I've seen some of those.
You talk about something that's not going to be,
Yeah.
you're not going to get on the interstate. You're going to see
Right.
some stuff.
That's
and you're
right.
going to
That's
stay
right.
in
That's right.
Yeah.
you're going to stay in a wigwam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the
You're
wigwam.
going to stop,
Well, look who just popped on that
Mr.
screen.
Matthew Mays.
Matthew
man.
Mays
Was
from
Gastonia,
Estonia, North Carolina.
Oh.
Good to hear from you, Matthew.
How you
Oh,
doing,
look
buddy?
here. Look who's watching.
Big
Man,
Ethan.
that's my grandson. That's
Big
one of my
Ethan.
grandsons. He's my footballer. He's my
He's a-
baller, man.
He's
Yeah.
a football
He's
star.
purple. Bowling Green purple.
Oh, okay, down
He's
my
a-
neck of
Yeah,
the
he's a
woods.
senior this year. And
All right.
He's a good young man. That's what
Yeah.
I'm most proud of. His manners and just a good young man.
Well,
I
that's
thank the
good.
Lord for him all the time. They're good.
They got, what do we always say? If a young person takes 10 minutes,
It just takes 10 minutes of a young person's day to make an old person's whole day.
that's right.
And Ethan, you just made mine, son.
There
I
you
love
go.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love you, boy.
It's awesome. But all of us are guilty.
Yeah. Yeah.
we got to check on each other a little bit more.
Right, right.
You know,
Yeah.
the fast pace, and it ties in what we're talking about, all these little places we go and things we do. But you never know what's in somebody's eyes.
That's true. That's true. You
And-
don't know what they're facing. What's going on in their lives.
Yeah, you know, death has been very prevalent in my small world over
Right.
the past 2 or 3 months.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
so many people passing away.
Right.
And you're like, well, I just talked to them the other day. You know, just a snap.
Yeah.
And getting older as I am,
Right.
I mean, I know behind this beautiful body and pretty face, you know, I'm
But
63,
you know,
so, soon to be
but
63.
you know,
You don't
you're
look
making
like-
me look better though.
I know. But yeah, we gotta reach out to each other, just like Ethan right there done that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that stuff's important.
Yeah. Love you, Pa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
don't
that's
you
great.
start crying.
That's wonderful.
Of all my grandkids, I've said this all the time. This boy right here, when he hugs me, I know that boy loves me.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I can feel
That's-
it coming out.
That's
But I love all my babies. They're good ones.
Wigwams, that's right. Yeah, did you go to the wigwams?
I've been over there. I didn't stay in the wigwams this time.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to be there the day they relit that sign.
I will.
couple years
I
ago.
got
That
a
was
video
great.
of it.
You got a cookie?
I got a little video of it.
Because I've still got the cookie.
I didn't get no cookie on it.
Yeah, I should have brought that. We could have ate it.
Yeah.
I saw a 20-year-old cheeseburger
Yeah.
from McDonald's on the news 2 days ago.
Oh,
The
well,
guy, why would the person save a cheeseburger for 20 years?
I don't
Yeah.
know. That sounds like
He had
one
the
of those-
original receipt. He had everything.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna buy a Big Mac today. And I'm gonna
Right.
crack that baby
Oh,
open in
man.
about 20 years.
well aged, like fine wine.
That's it. That's
Something.
it. They're always
Something.
talking about the wigwams there when they had the vibrating beds. You remember?
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
quarter, you know.
yeah.
Like,
No,
And some of them
was that
you
to
know,
massage your back?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
Keep
Well,
it
let's
family
hop back.
show.
Let's hop back around. Of course, chocolate gravy, Randy. Running to me from Smith's Grove in Mumfordville. We had a breakfast biscuits of 4
Woo.
days. How precious!
Very good deal.
With Henry.
Yeah.
His name's William. But we call him Henry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Been married 65 years.
Yeah. Retired from Ford Motor Company.
So he worked
65
for
years, that's-
he worked for Henry originally.
Yeah, he
right?
did. He worked for Henry. Henry worked
The
for
original
Henry.
Sorry, Henry.
Yeah.
He built Model Ts.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good on him.
Now this thing you're kicking off, I know you're going through K-City, checking
Mm-hmm.
out, you know, all the different places, and
Yep.
I appreciate doing that because
Yeah.
mom and pops are fading,
Yeah. Yeah.
and if locals don't support mom and pops, they're all going to fade
Yeah.
away, no matter where they're at, part of the country, whatever. And you know, mom and pops really built America.
They did.
They fed America.
Yeah.
They had nails, screws, hardware. They
Right.
had everything.
Right.
And now the big box chains have come in and things
Right.
have, you know, kind of changed. But
I remember,
Well-
coming over here to Kansas City, like Tom's TP over here. It was the coolest place ever was. You know what I mean? They had the little shops and Guntown Mountain.
mhm.
You know, I mean, you couldn't wait to get over. It's like going to the Smoky Mountains without having to drive that far.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
No, I always love driving. What is it, 90 out here?
yeah,
Yeah. This stretch out here,
yeah.
this is Americana.
Right there,
I mean,
that's it, that's it.
100%. I mean, just come up here and
Yeah.
you know, go out to Big Mike's
Yeah.
Yeah.
and come down through here and, you know, all these little shops and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
all just like a slice of life from.
Right.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could put on a pair of goggles that showed you the past when you drove by?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you think about the horse and buggies maybe
Yeah.
coming out of that valley line.
Yeah.
Then you see the cars, you see the people, you see the churches that have faded
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Like there might be a pile of rocks right over here. We don't even know anything about what it used to be.
That's exactly right.
And that was the foundation for a
For a
little
building.
church or
Yeah,
a building
yeah,
or
yeah,
a house and stuff.
yeah.
And that's cool. And the other thing out in the country, go down there where that barn used to be and turn left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
and- but that's kind of true around here.
Yeah.
You remember where so and so used to be? It's you want to turn right up there. Of course, it's not there, but
It's
you'll
not
know
there,
when
yeah.
you get there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's
But-
like Boundary Oaks. You know, you hear about that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it used to be, it's just like,
Right.
Yeah.
it's that tree.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the corner of the property.
Yeah. And nobody disputed it. That's what it was.
Yeah. And now nobody knows where that tree
Well,
is.
there's a
Right.
distillery in Radcliffe called Boundary,
Boundary
Oaks.
Oak, yeah.
Yeah.
Brent Gooden has that.
We're talking about the turning left at the barn, you know, whatever, you know, like I know I told this, but over the years, but there was a place in Wayne County, Monticello. My daughter, she's playing for Cumberland County Lady Panthers softball. They going up to Wayne County, Monticello. They're gonna play a game, you know, and everything. And she's sitting up close to the coach, Mr. Glenn Murphy, you know, and everything. And she says, there's a bull that lives in a house up here on the left, in a mile or two. Well, so I think some of them made fun of her, you know, and everything. The coach, yeah, really, Julie, you know. Sure enough, they get up there, you know, about 2 miles. There's an old house here, bull standing right in the door.
Looking at the
Of course, we had seen it before, you know, like that and everything, but it worked out really good. There's Mr. Chad Bergeson and watching
What's
us
up?
tonight.
That's
I
great.
miss So Cool Laser in there. a while
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
They make some really
Slim
cool
Tim.
stuff, man. Yeah, really cool stuff.
Now, have you been to like Harlem, Hazard County, any of them places?
I have not been all the way over there yet. I've got a friend from there who I'm waiting to go with him.
Right,
And
right.
we just haven't been able to arrange, but
Right.
I've been over. So last year I went all the way from Ashland to the Kentucky Bend
Wow.
and Pikeville and all that. So I kind of
Right.
went
Yeah.
east and west as far as you can, as far as that goes. Now I didn't hit every spot in between because there's 120 counties and
Yeah,
a lot
right.
of
Yeah.
lot left to see, and I'd love to hear if y'all got a place that I need to
Yeah.
see. Please put it in the comments.
Once
'cause I'd
again,
love to
we're
hear.
with Matthew Brown from Wandering Kentucky,
Yeah.
and he goes to all the cool spots in Kentucky and does articles on them. And your blog, you have it on Facebook. So make sure and go and like his page, follow him,
Right.
and if you've got some information that's a really neat place, give him a shout. Let
Yeah,
him come
love-
check your stuff out. And you do restaurants, you do roadside attractions, you do history, you do
Pretty much anything that's
Cool.
like slice of life culture. You know, if
Yeah.
you've got a
the real deal.
and if you've got, I travel around and there's little places that have great community theaters, and I've gotten to
Yes,
pop
I
in.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I was in Springfield
Mhm.
and got to go behind the scenes and watch their dress rehearsal for Sound of Music.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it was another one of those times where it was like, you know what? People might look and say, oh, well, what's good? Small town music. It was knocked out. The
Right.
singing, the
Right.
production, and that was just rehearsal. But
Yeah.
Right.
it was so good. And I was telling people, I was like, I couldn't make it work with my schedule to get back up.
Right.
But I was telling people, I was like, you got to go see
Go up
this
there and
because
see it.
you're going to be able to see this amazing production.
Right.
But you're not going to have to fight the big city. You're not
That's
going to
it.
have to pay
That's
the
it.
big
You
city
didn't go because
prices.
you were
Right.
afraid they were going to have you sing.
Well, yeah.
You didn't want to ham up their ass.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to get in the way.
Now, what's the
hills
one
were
in
live.
Edmonton? Barnyard Theater.
Barnyard.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have some
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
Edmonton.
Yeah, they've got some
Yeah,
good, and
Yeah.
I know like up in Maysville where I spend time,
Mhm.
they're constantly putting on productions,
Right.
and a lot of places around it, and that's the kind of stuff too that I like to, I try to get out there. I was just in Hopkinsville not too long ago for the big
Sorry,
powwow.
man. They let you out, right?
Yeah, they let me out.
It's a
Well,
weekend pass.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. I like that dancing.
yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I know what you're aiming at. You know that they could have had Western Kentucky University, and they
Yeah.
chose to take that instead.
Is that
Okay.
right?
So
I'm sorry we have to have a place like that.
Yeah,
But, it's sad how people get passed over. I was making a joke. But,
yeah, no,
it's just, it is sad that we have
yeah.
those type of circumstances. I'm sorry it was a buzzkill.
No, you're
I'm
good. You're
sorry.
good. You're good.
But
You're,
everybody knows. Yeah.
no,
Sorry, guys.
but that was a place that I had driven through 100 times because I went to Murray State, and so
Right.
going from Russellville out to Murray and back,
Yeah.
I'd drive through Hopkinsville.
Yeah.
And I went over there and spent some time with, some friends. Hey,
Yeah.
Alyssa, the executive director of the museum over there,
Yeah.
spent some time showing me around and telling me where to go. And I was like, man, here's this little town,
Yeah.
and Hopkinsville's really not that big a town.
No, but it has a lot of culture. And
It's got
stuff
a
in
lot
it,
of
too.
stuff
Yeah, it
going
does.
on.
Yeah, it
and
does.
Especially the military base and changes
Right,
over the
right.
years,
base.
too.
There was some great, I ate some great food while I was there, and like I said, the museum's really cool. They got some really cool stuff going on in there, and they just redid that a few years ago,
Right?
and you walk into it, and it feels like this super, not like too modern, but it's got this modern feel. It's not this musty old
Yeah,
museum, or it's
yeah.
like, well, let's just see some.
Yeah.
Well, have you
stuff
been to
that
the
came out of
Patton
the barn.
Museum in Fort Knox?
I have not been there yet.
That's a
I need
cool
to get up there.
Oh, and it's not real huge, but it's got a lot of meat on that potato there,
Right,
man.
right.
I mean, it's a good place to go, and it's right. Then of course
But
they
the-
got
the
the gold
back-
vault there.
Mhm.
Don't try to get on the lot; they'll shoot you.
Yeah.
You know, just drive on by, act like
Yeah.
you don't see it.
They don't give out samples.
They used to.
Bums.
Yeah, I know.
Time got
Terrible.
hot. Time
That's
got
got
hot.
hard, you know.
That always,
Yeah.
you know, I would go. My brother works in banking, the banking industry. I'd go stop by to see him, and the tellers. This is when I worked at a restaurant. They would say, "You bring us samples?" I said, well, "You don't hand out samples. Why would I
Okay.
bring
Right,
samples?
right,
You
right.
know,
And they
Like,
can't bring their work home.
You can't. Yeah.
Oh, they get in trouble if they do that
Yeah.
from the bank.
Yeah,
But
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Because I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm glad you know what I'm saying.
You talk about the samples right there. I told that the Kearns bread man, Mr. Cecil Young, bless his heart, he's dead and gone. Got good old boy, but every week when he would deliver the Kearns bread to my grandparents' little country store, I'd always ask him for a sample. And every week he said the sample truck's coming behind me, and it never did come. You know, but
Just
Cecil-
missed that one.
Yeah.
Well, it's like my sign out there. It says hot dogs 15 cents.
Yeah.
I have to tell me that's an old sign.
Yeah.
You know, because it tells us.
yeah, yeah.
So keep trying it, you
I
know.
We
thought it was
got-
15 cents, but the bundle cost you $2.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it.
Yeah, but-
That Mr. Brad Gardner.
Brad.
Yeah.
Bad Brad.
Yeah, Kevin Wood. If you need any excavating, Kevin Wood or his son, Dylan, either one, they got two companies. They do an awesome job.
Got my son Adam on there. What's up, son? And if you need AC work, Bad Brad,
Oh, Brad
AC
can-
Solutions.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yes, he can do it, man.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Then I've got a former neighbor, well, not a classmate, she was a little younger now, Margaret Smith over in Cumberland County watching. Cumberland County's coming
How
out
many
in
people are
full
younger
force.
than you in over at Cumberland
There's
County?
a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Tell the truth.
Yeah. There's a lot. I'm getting old, buddy. I'm getting old.
Lord,
Hey,
everybody-
can I get you guys to tell everybody who you are? Because, you know, we're doing this on your live stream, but I'm recording too.
Hi, what's
So
happening?
we're doing a little,
Yeah.
so if you missed part of this, you can check it out on my YouTube
Yeah.
channel
Right.
later.
Right.
And, but
Well, this
We're
show
here
is
to-
called Just a Doggone Minute at the Dog Pound. I'm Big Jack and my partner in crime, Brother. You don't need to know his real name
Right.
because Brother is all you need to know.
That's why I tell everybody.
If you
Witness
have a problem,
relocation.
just call Brother, okay?
Yeah, witness protection.
yeah,
Yeah.
names have been changed to protect
The-
somebody.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
Not
yes.
so innocent or whatever.
But we do our show. This is actually our first show back for a very long time.
Right.
We've had quite the journey for the last 19 months, but
Right. But you
we're
gotta
back
make a
up and
living.
rolling,
You gotta make
yeah.
a living, you know, like
So-
that.
start looking for us in the evenings. We're going to work out our schedule, make sure everybody knows. Well, people that follow us going to know anyway, but we're going to get a schedule worked out.
Yeah.
And our first guest, besides Mr. Matthew, is going to be Miss Kay Kenny.
She is a barrel lass.
She is a
Very,
hoot.
very knowledgeable.
She is a
lady.
hoot and then
And has
some.
a super bed and breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, a B&B or whatever.
got
those,
everything.
Well, Airbnbs.
Airbnb.
I think now, you know.
Yeah.
Short-term rentals, I think,
Yeah,
is the,
short-term,
the,
yeah.
the official.
That's it.
I'll
yeah.
put my official hat on
This
for
is
a
a
second.
pinky out kind
Yeah,
of place.
you gotta-
Yeah.
I think you can't call it an Airbnb because people are mad at Airbnb about something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't get mixed up in all that stuff.
I didn't-
You
I
just
didn't
tell me
know.
where to book your place because
right,
I like
right.
to go see.
I'm tired. I want to lay down.
Yeah, I want to lay it down.
And it's $100 a night. It's very
Yeah.
reasonable. I don't know if hers is. I just made that up.
Yeah.
Well, it is. If you mention the dog pound, it is. I think it's $100.
I
a
tell
night,
everybody if
plus
you're,
fees.
I
Yeah.
tell everybody, man, if you're in the K-City area, make sure and use my name. If you go in the pizza place, say, hey, Big Jack sent me. They're not going to give you a discount, but they're going to laugh really hard when they hear my name. So make sure and throw my name everywhere around
Put a
town.
smile on your face.
Feel free. Feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if that worked or not, but anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we
Now I stayed up at the mountaintop retreat.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
How'd you
up
like
there.
that view?
That view? I was in the far end. I think it was number 10.
yeah.
It was either 1 or 10. I don't know. I
Right.
can't remember. I've slept since then. I slept
Right.
well over there. But yeah, I got up and went out that back porch, and it was just gorgeous, overlooking Cave
Oh,
City
yeah.
and
Mhm.
Yeah.
and the countryside out here. I mean,
Yeah. We drove up brother not too long ago, me and wife did.
yeah,
It's in-
I don't know that you could ask for a better view
Yeah.
than
Right.
what you got right
Open.
there.
I mean, it's just
Right.
open.
Just open, and it was
Yeah.
it was so quiet up there.
Yeah.
I love being up on that hill because even though you could see the road, you didn't really hear anything.
Right.
Right.
I mean, I saw a fox when I was up there. I saw a skunk one night. I didn't invite that in.
Right.
You never know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was
See
cool right
possums?
there.
Yeah.
I didn't see any possums. No,
Man, I got to tell you about it.
You
We had
cooked
a
them all,
possum
didn't you?
here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have a possum here. He weighs 50 pounds or more.
yeah,
Okay, you know, like Biggie Smalls? You know,
Mhm.
it's like Biggie Possum. Okay.
Biggie possum.
But here's the deal Scabby McGee was another possum that had this whole area covered.
Right.
Now, I'm not
Who
real
did?
sure, but I think Biggie Possum put a hit on
Mm.
Scabby McGee because recently Scabby was on the highway out here, laid upside down with his arms up. Looked like he had a tussle before he got run over.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
man.
thinking Biggie Possum
You think he was done for?
had
before?
some of the cronies drag Scabby McGee out, and he got run over.
Right.
And don't
And
get-
we ain't seen Biggie around a few days, so I'm thinking that Scabby McGee had a hit put out on him. I
I'm
really
not
do.
taking sides in this.
Well, I'm afraid
just-
to.
Yeah, I'm.
You know what happened to Scabby?
Yeah.
It ain't good, bro.
No. Never is.
It never
Never
is.
is that way.
Hey, let's give something away, young too.
Yeah, what you got to give away?
All right, for the let's say like the fourth caller.
Fourth caller.
Well, the fourth caller.
Okay.
Y'all write this down and I'll go real slow. 270 773 8550. That's the number. 270-773-8550. Now, the fourth caller, 1, 2, 3, 4, that calls me is going to get a free special. Whatever my special of the day, you're going to get that. Okay, you're going to get one of them, okay? So the four callers, start calling right now. Get your little phones out. Right now, people
Hold
are
on.
rolling over in bed and they're doing all kinds of
I'm
things.
gonna call this.
No, we can't do that. Had that
I'm
happen
gonna call
before.
in, try to win
Kyle
something.
Smith did that. We had that go. Hey,
Call that number up.
we got Hippie Joe on the line right now.
Matthew, me and you are not eligible.
We're not eligible. What is it?
Participate.
270
270-773-8550.
8550. Here, I put it in the. For those of y'all that can't, it's
Yeah.
in the comments now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Call
If
up.
you're too cool to call this number, you ain't gonna get no special.
Right.
Remember, we did this before, and didn't nobody call.
No.
We had like 900 people on here, and nobody called.
They called.
Well, why wouldn't you want a free dinner?
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet if you made them text, they'd do it. People don't call anymore. They
That's
just
a
No,
text.
they're gonna have to call
They're gonna have to
Yeah.
call.
right there. What's up, Hippie Joe?
Hey, that's right up.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hippie Joe is the most
Yeah.
unique shop in KC
Yeah.
I need
with
to get
hippie
over.
stuff. You need to go get your hippie
everybody's
on.
got, that much or more hippie in them. Like that.
Yes.
Our age, they got more than that. Like.
Yeah,
Well, so you got to go over and get your hippie on over there.
I
Right.
feel like I can vibe with that.
somebody call. Come on, give me a break, man. It's getting weird now. It's free.
Yeah.
It's free.
But it still blows me away when I get out here and see these old people, these old men wearing these Alice Cooper, ZZ Top, AC/DC, whatever,
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think, man, you too old to be wearing something like that. Then I think, wait a minute now. They about my age. That's my kind of music, like.
What about when you see them old people in town? You go, man, that guy. Or do you realize, ooh, I graduated high school with him. That's like, dang, you know.
Right. And I recently just had my 50th high school reunion. Most of us has held up pretty good, like.
She say they can't call you driving. I'm sorry,
You
dude.
keep getting something that says a motion at the back door. Is that possum?
It could be.
Maybe.
It's my
Possibly.
wife. It's my wife.
Oh.
She's trying to
Brad-
get in the
Brad's
back
She's
door
trying to get in
there.
the back
Yeah.
door?
Are y'all seeing that on the screen?
No, I just see it
Oh,
on
it's on
yours.
mine, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Brad
looking at-
said he can't call, he drives.
Well, there you go.
Well, he does it all. That
Mick
when it's
Jagger.
business related, don't
Yeah, Mick
He's
Jagger.
82 years old.
Yeah.
I knew it was starting to get old for some of those rockers, though, when Alice Cooper started getting known more for his golf.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, didn't you bite the head off a bat or something?
I think.
And
Well,
now
we
you're out
saw-
there playing golf.
Well,
and,
honestly,
yeah.
the other day they showed him in a wheelchair. I felt so sorry for
Oh,
him,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
so
and
bad.
it seems to me like everybody in the last year or two that has died, that has been stars or movie stars or singers or whatever, have been around that 80 mark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
77, 82, have been right around that 80 or 80. A lot of them been 80.
Right, right.
And we losing a lot of, heroes, that we looked up to growing up, like.
Yeah.
And of course, some, well, they weren't heroes, I don't guess, maybe, but, you know, we did lose we lost some.
Yeah.
They're infamous,
Yeah, yeah.
if nothing else.
That's
Yeah,
right, that's
yeah.
right, that's right, right.
Well, where's your? Hey, there's somebody
Oh, we got
calling.
one.
Hey, one call.
Call 4 times, please.
Dog pound.
Yeah, 'cause-
Hello. Hello. Who's this?
Cause I was telling Matthew the other day, or the other day,
Are you calling
Earlier,
for
before we started,
the free meal?
about, Rock House Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're
yeah.
caller number
Russell
1.
County.
You got to call 3 or 4
Russell
times.
County, around the
Yeah.
Creelsboro
Call number.
area.
Caller number
So
4.
he's
okay.
gonna check that out, and he may be easing over that way
Hey.
before long. It's.
Yeah, I
really,
love
really cool.
getting over in that area. I'm, you know, you were asking where I'm headed to. I'll be in Red River Gorge here in a couple of weeks.
Right.
And that's more of a social thing, but you're always working.
Are you
know?
going over to see
Right.
Ian Keel?
Ian Q.
Ian Keel? Are you going to see
Oh,
him?
no.
You
Do
know
I
who
need
that
to?
is?
I do not.
You look him up.
All right.
He did a lot of the renovations in Red River Gorge.
Oh, okay.
He owns Guntown Mountain now.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
was
You
like
might
that name
tie this
sounds-
together
yeah,
with Kansas
yeah.
City.
Yeah.
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 Put it all together one of these days.
Whoever that was that called, they call back, they're going to win something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call 3 more times.
To be honest with you, I think he was calling the dog pound, like, got a dog in my yard.
Oh, yeah.
Which
We
happens,
we
like,
have-
all the
we have
time.
it.
That'll really confuse you.
Oh,
You think
yeah.
you're calling the
Yeah.
Humane Society and they're offering free
Yeah.
samples.
Yeah.
Oh, we get called every day.
That's
Oh, y'all
weird.
got
Get a
any
free
gecko
special.
lizards? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
we can spay or neuter.
All
you.
that weird stuff going on, that's for sure.
Don't come here for your to be spayed.
Well, we're gonna
Right.
wind her down here, guys. Would you like to say anything else? Hold your peace, or
Hey, this has been
Yeah.
great. I've enjoyed it.
Y'all got to get on his site, and check it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give you some great ideas for some.
if you're on his site, you
one-day
guys
trips.
get on our site. Follow
I was
us.
gonna say,
Right,
check
right.
out the Dog Pound. Checking it out to eat. I've had 2 meals
Yeah.
here. I've enjoyed them both. They've been
Right.
great. Great spot right here on 90 too, right in the heart of all this Americana. We were
And the
talking
bad thing is,
about.
everybody thinks we're just a hot dog shop, and we're not.
Oh, yeah,
We're a
special.
restaurant. We have special. We have
That's some
burgers,
killer
nachos.
special.
Yeah, I had that burger today with the
Yeah.
pineapple on it and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's called the
Man,
Lou
that
Grab.
was-
It's like a Hawaiian hamburger.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
We
That's
got.
good
We have
stuff.
baked. We had baked spaghetti today.
It
It's
seems,
a
it seems like
meatball.
I'm always one special behind.
Yeah.
On the way down here, I said,
He don't read my stuff, and
No,
he
no.
comes in and says, "What'd you do with them iguana sandwiches?" And I'm like, "Dude, that was yesterday.
Yeah, man.
The barbecue iguana? Is that what you said?
Baked iguana."
Oh, baked iguana. Sorry.
See, right there, he
I
Joe
was-
said the baked spaghetti was awesome. That's what I
Chicken
thought I
feet.
was going to get today.
See,
Yeah.
I almost got the chicken fajita nachos. He's telling me, so I'll have to
And
come
they're
back
killer.
up here.
They're
for that.
killer,
Yeah.
man. We
Yeah.
do the baked potatoes, specials. We do everything. We're not just hot dogs.
Not
It's just
hot
called the
dogs,
dog
just the
pan.
Dog Pound.
Right, right.
So yeah.
And you're here 24/7, right? They can come.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, every time I've been here, you've been here. That's impressive for an owner.
Crazy. No, if we're open, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we open at 10:30. We close at 7 through the week.
He's the PR
8 on the
guy.
weekends, but I'm here long before then in the morning, and I'm the last one out.
Yeah, he's the long-term
So
PR guy,
yeah,
and I'm short time. I come there sometimes.
brother has never met a stranger,
No.
but you've never met a stranger more than brother.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
Yeah, it
I knew where you're going with it.
is.
They don't get much stranger than us.
No.
Well, we own it.
Yeah,
We own
I
it.
know what it is. So, what else before we go?
Yeah.
Anything else that you guys Cave City related that we haven't mentioned? We didn't talk about Five Broke Girls.
Yeah, Five Broke Girls, my friends from them. They have a location in Horse Cave and in Cave
Yeah.
City, both.
Right,
Great food, great people. Have a great time there.
right,
I've eaten there a couple times myself, and
right.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
one of those. Got to hit it. Got to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm a mom and pop. I just love mom and pops.
Yeah.
Right.
What about Cave City Pizza?
Yeah.
See, they were closed when I was
Mario-
up here
oh,
last time, and I
Mario,
really wanted to try
No,
that
that.
is good.
Hey,
It's
me and you
good.
gonna hit that.
That's
I'll get out of here. We'll go there.
Yeah, because I wanted to hit that up, and they
Yeah.
were and good on them. They were taking a little
Yeah,
break. It
yeah.
was the end of the tourist season,
Right.
so they were taking a break, and
Yeah.
I really respect that.
Right,
That's
right.
a hard world in there, but
Yeah, it is.
but
Yeah,
man,
it
I saw a video I think on your page
Mhm.
of them cutting pasta. So
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
just pizza there either.
No, and he
Yeah.
makes his own breads through subs and this.
Yeah, man.
Or he does it old fashioned way.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's true mom and pop good stuff that he does.
He's a cool dude.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, cool
Yeah,
dude.
I know I mentioned CNJ and Carol Hope, but she's local horse cave girl. You've got, it's a chain, but not a chain in a way. That Acapulco.
Oh yeah,
And with
yeah.
Joel out there, they do a great job out there too with Mexican food.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so good, but their stuff
Is
is
that the one at Horse Cave?
authentic. No, here in Cave
Oh,
City.
what's the new
Used to
one
be
at
the
Horse
Sahara.
Cave? That used to be the feeders. It's a Mexican.
I can't remember, to be honest with you. Just
I know every
opened.
time I've drove by there recently, it's been snow.
Yeah.
That's my
Covered
favorite
up.
ain't over in Cumberland County. Boy, thank you, Cumberland County. Y'all have come through.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Checks are
Cumberland,
in the mail.
I
I'll
love
come
my
see-
peeps in Cumberland County.
I gotta come see them next. I
Right.
haven't been out there in a
Right,
while, so
right.
yeah.
Also, we don't really know who else is on here because this just represents what we can see right here.
yeah,
But I would like to invite y'all to come to Cave City.
Right,
The
Yeah.
off season is the best time to come.
right.
yeah.
We don't have to fight these massive. Let me try that again. Take two. It's best to come in the. Anyway, y'all just come to Cave City,
Right.
okay? There's
Come
a
in
lot
the
to do
fall.
Right,
It's
right.
gorgeous
Yeah,
up
right.
here. I mean,
Oh,
it's starting to
it
turn a little bit, and it's
Right.
just
here. Out the cave's fantastic.
yeah.
Walking the trails,
Right.
that just everything is
Yeah.
fantastic. Of course, y'all know I kid all the time, but I do want to invite y'all to Cave City, but I also want to invite you to go to these places in Kentucky, hit the back road.
Right, right.
And that's what our show's been about today. And I want to thank Matthew for coming in. And
Yes.
Well, thank
I
you,
know I
guys.
said it
Really
before,
good.
but we
Really
had so
good.
many people that keep joining as we're going. Go to Wandering Kentucky,
Right,
like wandering around and find those hidden jewels that are out there.
right.
And his
You won't regret it.
page shows places you never even know were here. Make it a weekend trip.
Yeah.
And
Little
and go check them
staycation,
out.
you know.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Everybody's talking about how expensive it is to
Yeah,
travel,
that's what
and
I'm
it
saying.
is, but
Yeah, yeah.
man, you can just drive up the road and make
Right.
a Saturday
A tank of
right.
gas.
or spend the night. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like you guys were saying, these
Yeah.
these little mom and pop places are not
Right.
that expensive to
Right.
stay in.
Them little hole in the wall.
And you know what?
say,
They
you know,
appreciate your business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do, and man,
They
they,
do.
you'd be surprised with
Yeah.
the villages.
When you hit a mom and pop, you know, and I'm sure you probably heard this before, you're supporting the local schools,
Mm-hmm.
you're supporting the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts,
Right.
the class things that they do,
Little League, and all, that
all
stuff,
all the things. That's what you're supporting.
Right, right.
So I encourage you to get out there and check
Corporate
it out.
don't care about that.
Well, and they're the ones that are revitalizing downtowns and revitalizing these stretches like
Right,
this. You know,
right.
this
Mhm.
is local folks that take care of this and make
Right.
this
Yeah,
still a destination and give this the flavor of what it is.
Sure,
I
Right,
mean,
sure.
right.
take time to talk to the owner of the shop.
Yeah,
I try to make a point to talk to everybody.
yeah,
You know, and make them feel special.
yeah.
They may not remember my name, but they're going to remember how we made them feel
Right.
when they came in our door. And I'll be remorse about it if I don't say this because it'll bother me. But go see Paw Daddy's out in Kentucky.
Right, right.
Great barbecue place. Corbin's are fantastic
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Go make sure and go out and see them.
Yeah, I see where Shannon was on here earlier.
Okay.
Is that just outside of Mumfordville?
Yeah, the back road to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I went out there.
Yeah.
I haven't written about it yet, but you had
You
a
know.
great meal.
Yeah. They're open now Monday through Friday.
Just up from Bear Waller.
Yeah,
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right.
Just
See,
go out to Bear Waller and take a.
we go
something.
see them, and then my buddy
Yeah.
started Barnyard Grill. It's a food truck, and go to his site and follow the Barnyard Grill.
Yeah.
And his last name's Brown too, Chris Brown.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
So make sure and see where he's at and follow them. Every little bit helps us, guys.
Right.
You know, every little bit helps us. That we need to cheer each other on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a firm believer that there's no such thing as competition.
Yeah.
We're all in this competing together.
Right.
So we have to share and help one another along the way. So
I agree 100%.
you know,
And
That's-
anything I can do to help you all promote this, let's tell these stories because that's
Yeah.
the big thing too. I've learned on my travels,
Right.
is that I can eat anywhere, but I
Right.
can't really get this.
Right.
You know, I've never
Right.
been into one of these chains, met the owner,
That's
right.
a friend, and they'd be like, "Hey, why don't you come back and let's just chat
Right.
one
Right.
night after hours and
Right,
share
right.
it with the world." You don't get that, and
No.
and I think real disconnected for as
Yeah.
We
connected
are.
as we are with these things.
We are.
We're disconnected, and to be able to sit like this and just
When people come in the door, the first thing I say, hey, come in and sit down anywhere you want. Make yourself at home. Okay?
Right, right.
Then I'll wait a little bit. Then I'll say, well, where are you folks from? Because I generally care where they're from.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
And then a lot of people, I'll be honest with you, I'm not picking on sides, but a lot of northern people are not used to that. And like I
Yeah.
say, don't y'all bash me.
Yeah.
But I guess in a big city, your guard is kind of up more.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once they get talking with you, you
Yeah.
can see the whole family relax. And then they're telling me stories about where they're from, the neighborhood, what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
yeah.
It's
You
like
know?
it's like being at the old country store back in the day.
Yeah.
And everybody just sitting in there telling this, telling that, talking, sitting out on the porch and everything. Get back to it.
Well, we win these little toys and we give it to the kids.
Right.
And that's stuff they don't forget.
Yeah.
And to this day, I got some folks that live in Indiana
Yeah, yeah,
that we're online together all the time, and I've
Yeah.
seen their kids grow.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, and I met them at my old place 5 years ago,
Right.
but we still connect,
Yeah.
and we see them, and
Right.
you know they follow my page and they follow my personal stuff, and
Yeah.
I've been able to see their kids grow.
It's been a blessing tonight to see the folks.
Yeah, coming back in.
Coming back
So,
in. And that, I got Miss Janelle Hubbard, her husband is our part-time preacher.
Mhm.
Mr. Johnny Hubbard, he's one of them old farm brimstone country preachers, just a farmer, super nice guy, man. I mean, I love that family to death. They good folks.
Yeah. There's Junior S has just come up,
Yeah.
and he works at the pizza place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, does a great
Yeah.
job down there
Yeah.
with Maury. So yeah,
Come
he
down there.
just popped up. We were just talking about it.
They open tomorrow. I'll drive back up here tomorrow and have some pizza. I need to come up and do some work anyway. So.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Junior,
that
y'all open
lunchtime.
tomorrow?
Yeah, y'all open tomorrow, Junior? Let us know.
You got Chad Smith there from Odd Children.
Children.
Another neighbor up here, buddy.
Hey, real
Yeah.
quick, if you guys got any questions for Matthew, shout them out here real quick, and because we're gonna shut down here in just a minute.
Well, and the other thing I'll tell you too is I love, if you get on Wandering Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
follow my Facebook, Instagram, whatever. If you're like, you know what, I got a weekend free or I got a Saturday free or something, shoot me a message. Tell me where you're going. If I've been there, I'll tell you,
Right.
what
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
about it.
Right,
I'd love
right.
to share
Get a
that stuff.
first-hand review.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
say, hey, you got to eat here. You got to do,
Right,
because
stay away from here.
and
You know what?
Oh, Junior, I'm sorry. Matt, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I know
Oh.
better than that.
well, he said
Junior,
yes. he
I'm
answered
sorry.
it anyway. So.
They're open, okay?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Thank you,
I'm sorry,
Chris,
Junior.
Mr. Chris
Okay.
Brown. We were a little nervous being the first night, but we had Matthew here to bail us out.
He bailed us, brought us
Well,
with
it's
us.
it's been great. I appreciate you
Yeah.
guys spending some time with me, and we'll do it
We
again
appreciate
sometime.
you coming.
We-
down.
we'll have
do it,
to
do
Have
it
you
live
come back soon. Come
Yeah.
back soon.
again, and we said we'd go out on location somewhere.
We're
so
gonna do that. We're gonna do that for sure.
Right.
we get out there and maybe we can go cow tipping or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wise tale. Oh. We've never done that
Never done
before.
that.
Never.
Okay, well, maybe we won't go cow tipping. We'll,
Yeah.
Oh me. Well, guys, that's all for tonight. Remember,
Just take 10 minutes of a young person's time to make an old person's old day.
that's right. God bless you all. We hope to see you on our next show, which should be pretty soon because we're going to have Miss Kay Kenny. I want to thank Matthew for coming in. Like I said, Wandering Kentucky. Right now, take the time.
Check it out.
Go check it out. Follow it. Tell them Big Jack and Brother sent you. Oh, say, wait a minute. Here we go. Closing statement. I'd like to encourage all the ladies and young ladies to be a member of the Dog Pound. It's cool and a lot cheaper than being a Swiftie, not to take anything away from Taylor Swift. She's beautiful, smart, and what is it? And smart too. Okay. Yeah, God bless y'all. We appreciate y'all for sending up the love and everything that tonight.
I can say this with certainty.
Hmm?
Taylor Swift's never invited me to her restaurant.
You know me.
You know? So,
Me
I
and brother
mean,
got thrown out. It ain't that big of a deal. It's really not. I mean, I was kind of impressed at first. Nah. See you all in the funny pages.